the split screen. If you want. Do a split screen. Here. Do a split screen.
I can't hear you.
No. Yes, and that at the same time. Now. Everybody's seen the intro. They know it. Woohoo!
Hello.
And there she goes. She finally switches it to the screen. What's going on? It's Monday Night Sketchy. Hopefully you have no echoes. There is sound. You heard the intro, and you can see us.
Tell us if everything.
Please let us know.
We were not only on time, but
yeah.
hopefully everything working this week. Lizzie said, "Oh my God, right on time." Mike Frucci said, "WTF? Are we actually on time tonight, you guys?"
But does that mean you can hear us?
Yeah, I think they're hearing us.
I just did a Cassidy.
All right, so let me tell you who I've got on with us tonight. This is season 5, episode 38.
Yeah, look at that. It's just Sketchy Live. Of course, I am a Johnny Jalopy. With me, as always, the lovely, the talented, the gangsta representing ity-B.
I don't know why I did this.
I don't either.
What is that? Do gangsters actually do this? Like, I don't even know.
Peace? No. What does that say? What are you throwing up?
What am I?
That you're from?
What am I?
What? Yeah. What are you doing?
What am I?
What? Yeah.
I feel like I need to be arthritic in order to.
That's what it looks like. You have arthritis. What up to those who are arthritic?
Anywho, guys, episode 38 in season. Did I say season 5?
You said like 35.
No, it's supposed to be season 4. I rounded up. It's season 4. Look at us. I'm like putting us in 2022 already.
That's okay.
I'm going to do split screen real quick so you can get started, but I'm going to tell you who we've got on tonight. 36 viewers so far tonight.
Tonight we're doing a little bit of a, who is this? Is it Jason or is this Michael Myers?
Isn't it?
Yeah, but they both kill with a knife.
It's Jason with the mask.
Right.
Right? Michael Myers is the one that just looks
right.
spooky.
What's interesting is when I was Googling for references and making sure I got the mask correct and enough holes in the... When I typed in Michael, it also went to... Jason, it also brought up Michael Myers.
So you still weren't sure.
And I was like, okay, wait, no. No, I mean, I knew it was Jason.
So this is Jason.
Correct.
From Friday the 13th.
No. That's Freddy Krueger.
Oh, no.
No, it is Friday the 13th.
What is Freddy Krueger from?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street, yes. Yeah. I was right for once.
And then Michael Myers is Halloween.
Halloween.
Okay.
Okay.
We got it straight?
Yes.
Okay.
So let me tell you who we've got on. We've got Lizzie Daughtry joining us.
We're just like,
Ferrucci,
no, this guy.
I
think they didn't they do like a crossover movie where they did a bunch of different people?
Where they were together and killing people together, like a tag team. I don't know.
Tag team.
Paul Marziani's joining us from Bradenton.
Well, hello. Welcome.
Jim Pollen from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage is joining us.
We're going to do our best to finish this
in Horseheads, New York. And I love that you're doing a motorcycle tonight.
Yeah.
You've been doing cars and stuff. And I mean, his motorcycle work is amazing too. So
well, I don't know about that.
It is. I think there's going to be people who are excited about this one. I've never seen, who was it again? Jason. I've never seen Jason on a motorcycle. Can you imagine how much quicker he would get around?
Well, that was my thought. You know, he's had enough time where he's walking around all zombie-like.
Horror film bad guys are the slowest moving creatures on Earth.
Well, and isn't it amazing though? Still, kill rate amazingly high.
I know.
It's like that. Is it a Geico commercial or whatever?
Yeah.
Why don't we go in the running car?
Yeah.
No, you idiot. Let's go hide behind the chainsaws.
Oh my gosh. Bob McLaren's joining us from the rainy 51st state, which is Southern Jersey. Dad, did you know that? People refer to Southern Jersey as the 51st state.
Who is this dad you speak
You've never heard that? My father's lived in New Jersey his entire life. Has never heard that, Bob.
Who is this dad you speak of?
It is, well, I can't call him ity-D.
Why is it got to be itty something?
Because it's a relative of mine. Amy was ity-A. Karen, my friend Karen, was ity-K. You're ity-D. What do you want to be called?
No.
Oh, he just grabbed his ass for everyone not looking.
He wants to be not called late for dinner.
Right. He was not called late for dinner tonight. James Olchin's joining us. Good evening from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Lincoln,
Welcome.
Nebraska.
We've got Tony Carter tuning in from Ohio. Doc says he can hear us loud and clear. Perfect. I can't believe you did it. You did it, babe.
I did it.
You did it.
And they said it couldn't be done.
Yes.
Well, they.
Tracy Courtfield's joining us. Hello, my beautiful friends.
What's going on, Tracy?
He said, hey, Dad. So you're getting a shout out, Dad. He's not joining us on camera tonight. He'll be there for off-camera commentary if need be.
He's like, please don't include me.
He's like,
I'm trying.
Don't call on me for anything.
I'm trying to watch the game. Shut up.
He is watching the game. Okay. We have, let me scroll back up because I lost everything. We've got Kevin Johnson joining us from Hudson, Wisconsin. James Olchin said it's all good. Paul Marziani said it's all is well, so they can hear us.
Good deal. Good deal.
Mike Fritchie said sounding awesome. Julie Anderson's joining us. A perfect on-time start. Julie, I'm surprised you're watching because we saw your Seattle Seahawks on TV.
What's going on? Why aren't you watching the game?
A little bit of wet weather going on over there.
That's how much great supporters they are.
That's right.
Even when their team is on, they got a few seconds.
Couple seconds
to come hang out,
to tune in. So we appreciate you. Lizzie said you guys are just fine. Doc said everything's working great. Jerry Emerald's joining us. Good evening, sir.
Cool. What's up?
Tracy says coming in loud and clear.
Roger that.
Cam McNulty's joining us.
What's up, me daughter?
Johnny's daughter Cam.
Me daughter.
From Wyoming.
Me daughter.
Mama Wood says mom in the house.
Me mum.
Hello, my babies. I'm sure Tim is there watching as well. We love you guys. Tony Carter said it's working great. Spud Anderson said good evening from the PNW and the bomb cyclone. I just learned about the bomb cyclone because I was watching the football game and they had said it sounds worse than what it actually really is because they described it. Have you heard this?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay. So doesn't bomb cyclone sound like something pretty magnificent or amazing or
depends on its science. So
it was basically they defined it as wet weather. It's all they defined it as, and a little bit of wind. That's pretty much a daily.
Weather.
Yeah, we had a bomb
cyclone
here
deluge.
in Florida.
Is it a deluge? Deluge? Is that right? Deluge.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Deluge. Deluge. What's a deluge?
Isn't that an Olympic sport?
It's just the luge. I think that's luge.
It's just the luge.
Bobsled.
You mean bobtail?
No.
Oh. Jerry Emerald said Jason Myers. If they're cousins.
Right.
Draco said could be Michael Myers under the Jason mask.
Oh, well, maybe.
That is true. Mike Furchy said, Jerry Emerald, you beat me to it. Julie said they both have a mask. Jason is a hockey mask and Jason has a rubber mask.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't his real face?
No, it's a mask.
Oh. She said Jason is a hockey mask and Jason is a rubber mask.
We understood what you meant.
Well, which one's which? Jason is the hockey mask. Mike Myers.
Rubber mask. Right.
Okay. Did they ever say why he had a rubber mask? Because I
to be
vaguely
scary.
remember. Well, what did he ruin his real face somehow?
Yeah, it was he had a lot of acne, was going through puberty. So that's what he was angry about. I don't know if you're aware of that. No,
I thought maybe he was in some kind of flame situation and burned himself. I don't know.
A flame situation. Those old flame situations.
Did he want to go undetected? Is that why he put the mask on?
Yeah, he was definitely
He didn't want his mother to know that it was him.
Who's his mom?
Wasn't it Jamie Lee Curtis?
I don't think it's his mom, is it?
I think so. I think it was his mom. Am I right? I don't even know. I'm not allowed to watch scary movies because
they're dumb.
Yeah. Lou Linder Jr. is joining us. Hello from a stormy Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. Stormy up there too. Looks like there's been some storms all over the place.
Stormin' Orman.
Let's see. We have Jerry Emerald said Jason if he was in East Rider. Oh, Easy Rider. The McCoys are in a hot and humid Maurice. Welcome to Brian and Lisa McCoy.
Yeah, hey.
Raphael VW, good night, guys. Mofongo Power.
How are you doing?
Welcome, sir. Always wonderful to have you on the broadcast with us. We appreciate all of your shares, Raphael. You're the best.
For show.
Howard Pierpont is checking in at 57 degrees and clear in Greeley,
What?
Colorado. I did want to say something.
Okay.
Because last week we announced the winners of the Sketch It, or the Color Me sketch.
Color Me Blind, Color Me Bad.
Color Me Bad. Which that was my entry, was Color Me Bad.
Well, self-deprecation.
So we announced 3 winners, and there were 7 people who had entered the contest that did not win. Howard Pierpont from Greeley, Colorado, has sent us funds this morning, a $5 gift certificate for each of those 7 participants. So we will be reaching out to people. Johnny has a list. We forgot to get together here before the broadcast and get that sorted out so we could announce it. But you know who you are, and there's a $5 Johnny Jalopy gift certificate waiting for you. Compliments of Howard Pierpont. So
well, thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
Pierpont.
Howard.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Amazing. Such a giving guy.
The Army helping out. That's really cool.
We have Joe Fanning joining us from Port Richey. That's right up the road from us. Welcome, Joe. Alicia Allen tuning in from a rainy Indiana. Is it just raining all over the entire United States?
I guess it is. Yeah.
It rained all day here today, too. Crazy. Doc says, say hello to Dad from Doc in the Corn State, Iowa.
Nice.
He waved. Tracy Courtville said, tell Dad, great name, same as his dad. His dad's name was Ralph as well. Jim McMillan's joining us. Hello, you two, from windy Magna, Utah.
Oh,
Utah. Love it. Shaggy LeBlanc is joining us. Hey, Johnny, sorry I missed you guys last week. Got busy, but I'm here this week. Hey. Raining in Michigan.
Wow.
It is seriously raining in every state so far, except for Utah. It's just windy over there. But that is crazy.
That is crazy.
Naz Malone is joining us from Queensland, Australia.
What's up, Naz?
Welcome, Naz. Hope things are well over down under.
Down
under. The McCoy said, Mike murder Meyer's motorcycle mayhem. It's quite a mouthful.
Yeah.
Draco said Betsy Palmer was Jason's mom and she lost her head. So then who? Oh, that was Jason's mom. But Mike Meyer's mom, wasn't that played by, what's her face? Who did I just say?
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Jamie Lee Curtis. Isn't that who the mom was? Draco said, give me $5. Give my $5 to someone who needs it to buy something. Aw, so Draco was redonating his $5. Tony Gautner is joining us. Hi, guys. What's up with Facebook's most fun drink and draw power couple? Yes, we are. What are we drinking tonight?
We are drinking wine. Urban Bars.
Urban Bars?
Urban Bars is the name of it.
Something new we're trying. I have not tried this one yet.
I like it. It's quite tasty.
Very fruit forward.
Okay.
If we're going
to give a review, like, you know what you're talking about, sure.
Julie said, pretty sure Jamie Lee Curtis is a victim. I don't think she is, because if you look at the new Halloween that's coming out, she's back. And
she wasn't a murder victim, but she was the person that was being chased a lot.
Well, I'm sure she was being chased, but I'm pretty sure she was the mom. I don't know. Somebody needs to research.
I don't know if I'm buying that.
Draco said sister was Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh, really? Huh. I'm going to have to look now. Naz said, we are good here in Northern Australia. Can't say the same for our southern states. Oh, not good. Well, we're happy that things are well in your neighborhood.
Your neck of the woods.
Your neck of the woods. All right. So what is my question now?
Who knows?
Who played Michael Myers' mom in the movie Halloween?
Here's a summary from Wikipedia. The film
No,
follows the basic
it
premise
wasn't
of
the
original
mother.
film, with an increased focus on Michael's childhood. A 10-year-old Michael is shown killing animals and suffering emotional abuse.
Yeah, it doesn't say. So maybe it wasn't Jamie Lee Curtis. I thought it was. Maybe she was the sister. You might be right there. Lizzie said Jason is Jamie Lee Curtis's sister in the movie Halloween.
Well, there you go.
Is it Jason or Michael Myers? Everybody, because now I'm confused.
Mhm.
Is Michael Myers from
I
Halloween?
told you.
Is Michael Myers from Halloween and Jason is from Friday the 13th?
Jason is Friday the 13th. This is Jason
Right.
with the mask.
But she said Jason is Jamie Lee Curtis's sister in the movie Halloween.
Okay.
But it's Michael Myers is his brother, her brother. I'm not sure now. I don't know what's going on. Let me focus in on Johnny's picture here and let's see some details that he's putting in right now. So he sketched this out today. How long have you had the idea in your head? Because
It just happened.
Really?
Yep.
You knew you were going to do something Halloween, but you didn't.
I knew I was going to do a Halloween something, but I didn't know what I was going to do.
And you came home and boom.
And I wanted to do something with Jason.
You almost said Michael Myers.
But I wasn't sure what I was going to do until just now. I mean, a little while ago.
No, it looks good so far. I think this is a good one. I especially like the motorcycle part of it because you've been doing a lot of hot rods lately. You haven't done a bike in quite a while. Actually, I don't know if you've done a bike this whole season. Honestly.
I don't think I have. No.
So it's been, and you have quite a few fans on here that enjoy the bikes. DCCF, for one, is a bike enthusiast. Draco Cycles, come on, it's in the name.
It's in the name.
Enthusiast. I'm actually skimming through this year's designs so far. I'm not seeing a bike at all. So this is quite a treat. First bike of the season, guys, and Halloween themed. Love it. Jerry Emerald said Jamie Lee Curtis was a cousin of Jason. Michael Myers was her brother-in-law. What? She was related to two killers? That isn't even. That can't be.
Here's what I heard. So Jamie Lee Curtis meets Jason at a bar, right? And then they go on the road and they start trying to run tours to Texas.
Was she wearing the wedding dress?
Then she was wearing yeah.
And her sister was Sissy.
Spacek.
Sissy Spacek.
Yes, right. And then Tom Hanks comes in.
Mike Ferrucci said, looking awesome, digging the chopper. Draco said, Michael Myers is the shape in Halloween. Jamie Lee is his sister. What shape? I don't understand what you mean by shape. Randy Hewitt is joining us. Jason and Michael Myers are the same person. All right. Are people just trying to confuse me? Because
of course, you're listening. It's like reading something on the internet. You got to search for yourself. You have a computer sitting right next to you.
I'll be honest. The gait at which they both walk, they could be.
They all walk the same gait.
So I'm typing in Michael Myers, and it's going to bring up Michael Myers, the actor. Halloween. Okay, so let's see. Michael Myers is a fictional character from the Halloween series. So he is not from Friday the 13th. Who was the main character in Friday the 13th? Jason Voorhees, different person, played by a different actor.
Well, we know that it's a different actor, you dork.
So there are two different people. So you're doing Friday the 13th. And that was the one that was Camp Crystal Lake, right?
I believe so, yes.
That was the lake one.
Yes.
Michael Myers was just in a house, and he was killing people in a house or around that house. The other one was the camp story. All right. So they are not the same person, Randy. Randy said they were sister and brother. Watch the first movie. What? Come on. Draco said that's what they called the adult Michael Myers. Randy said to watch the beginning. Kevin Johnson said in the original book Halloween, he was called the Shape, not Michael Myers. Really? Who read the book? Who read the book? Did any of you read the book?
Obviously, he just said he read the book.
Kevin Johnson, you read the book.
Oh,
Halloween,
wow. You
without
read the
seeing
book?
the movie? I didn't even know there was a book.
That's because you don't read.
Jerry Emerald said they went to high school together. Draco said then there was the immortal space horror version. Oh, come on. You are talking nonsense now. What color are you going to do this bike?
I don't know. We'll see.
I don't even know. And did you put him in flannel? Didn't he used to wear flannel?
No, he didn't wear flannel.
Oh, did he wear the shop suit?
Oh my God, that's Mike Myers.
Oh.
He wore like a bomber jacket and just regular pants.
Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
Really? A
Yeah.
bomber jacket?
Well, not a bomber jacket, but like a military, like army jacket.
I don't know.
All right, well.
I'm going to look up a picture of him. Jason Voorhees.
You just now you're going to use that name
Images.
because you suddenly now know his name.
That's he did have a jacket on.
Oh, did he?
Okay, these are clearly pictures of other people playing him because the stance is completely off.
Of course, dork.
He actually looks like he has on Dickies and a Dickie jacket in dark gray, covered in blood, of course. Huh. I never really paid attention. Like this one, this Jason Voorhees is jacked.
Well, of course you didn't pay attention because you were too busy doing what? This is scary.
No, my first scary movie that I watched all the way through was probably The Shining. Scared the crap out of me. And I just read something online about The Shining where, who's the chick that played? What was her name?
Olive oil?
Yes. Whoever that actress was. They made her do one of the scenes over and over and over and over again. I think the scene where she was holding like a stick or an axe or something. And it said that her hand shaking and the tears that she was crying and like just the fatigue that was on her face was actually from shooting that scene over and over again.
They actually say that Jack Nicholson went through, I think it was 36 doors to film the scene cutting through, because the first like 10, he was busting through them too easy because he was actually a volunteer firefighter at one time.
Oh.
So he was pretty familiar with how to use an axe. So he was blown through the cheap doors. So they had to keep getting better doors to get it to where. So I think it was like 36 times or something.
Shining fun facts. You're welcome.
Yeah. Don't quote us on it.
Yeah.
This is
I just read it.
Not IMDb or anything.
I just read it. Let's see. Oh, Kevin said, go read the book. Doc said, I am not far from Crystal Lake in by Chicago. Is that where it was filmed? No. It was Camp Crystal Lake. So
right. So
sure.
They couldn't just make a Crystal Lake and then call it something camp.
Right.
Right.
Randy Hewitt said he's coming again, Halloween Kills. Yes, I know.
Yes.
And Jamie Lee Curtis is in that one again.
Right.
Draco said truth.
She's having none of it.
Mike Furchy said, Draco, didn't they have lightsabers? Yeah. Come on, guys. Tracy said black and chrome. Randy said it was a jumpsuit. Was it?
No, that's Mike Myers.
Yeah, Mike Myers was the jumpsuit. Jerry Emerald said he wore a red and green striped sweater. No, that one is from Nightmare on Elm Street. That I know. Randy said green ones and blue ones. Kevin Johnson said his parents were Peter and Edith Myers. Okay. Were they? But who played the parent? I want to say I thought it was her. But it doesn't make sense that it would be his mom because he's an adult now. So yes,
he's an adult now.
The sister, I totally believe. Draco said Uncle Freddie had that cool striped sweater. The McCoy said Mike Myers and a smaller clone called Mini Mike. Jeff Bell said, I hate all scary movies. I get nightmares. Really? See, Johnny will watch them, but he then picks it apart.
Because they're dumb and predictable.
The end and ruins it for all of us. Yeah. Julie said it was Shelley Duvall. That's right.
That's it.
Yep. Couldn't remember the name. Draco said the original Halloween was a classic, suspenseful, but not gory. I thought there was blood. No?
The what now?
He said the original Halloween was a classic, suspenseful, but not gory. Randy Hewitt said, Dark, Be Afraid of the Dark at a 73 movie, very scary one. You should watch that one. Oh, Don't be afraid of the dark. Maybe is what it was. I don't remember. Dylan said, sick movie facts, guys. My son Dylan in California giving us crap because I don't know the movies.
Right.
He could probably commentate.
Well,
I'm
because
sure.
he Google it and
He's
then
a movie guy. He watches movies.
And then pretend he knew what they were.
He's a foff like you.
Yeah.
Fan
He
of
is a fan of film.
Fan of film.
I'll give him that.
Randy Hewitt said filmed in Florida. Oh, I believe it. I believe that. Jeff Bell said, plus Kubrick is a nut bar and makes actors take multiple takes. I would believe that. Randy said, yes, they was. Jerry Emerald said the sketch is looking cool. So that's good.
Well, that's a plus.
Draco said not over the top like the later ones. That's true. Yeah, I think they did go for a more of a scare tactic later and probably some special effects and stuff. I don't know if they put those in.
In which one?
In the later movies, but the original was just a basic horror film. Here's what I liked about it. It could totally happen. You could have some guy going psycho, killing everybody at a camp. I could see that happening. Michael Myers, kid freaks out and goes wild and starts killing everybody. I can see that.
Well, nowadays not probably. This knife's too heavy.
This jacket's too hot.
I want to. Can you Uber to a crime scene?
Oh my gosh. Can I purchase an upgrade to this knife?
I feel like I'm being really labeled. I'm really not a murderer. I recognize. I symbolize as a dolphin performer.
James Olchin said, Johnny, that was cool how you did the eyes. Yes, right? Kind of socketed a little bit. Pretty cool. Kevin Reynolds is joining us. Hey, Johnny, looking good. I've missed a few of the Mondays. Are you going to SEMA?
No.
Not this year. We're going to plan for next year. Something always comes up this time of year. Johnny had some training that he had to go do a couple weeks ago, and that kind of threw off the schedule a bit. So couldn't really make any plans, but he is going to be here with us this weekend.
Yay.
Randy Hewitt said Stranger in the House is another scary one back in the 70s. Look at you with all the scary movies.
You got to watch out for those 70s ones, though.
Right?
I thought this was a scary movie.
This one? Oh.
Wow.
Sorry. Lane Kelton is joining us. Howdy, Lane.
Lenny Kelt.
Welcome. Lizzie said this is going to be her new screensaver, at least for the next week or so, right? Because Halloween and all, right? Draco said his hair looks just like mine. Wisps. Jeff Bell said Camp Clearwater. Yeah, that's probably more accurate. That's where it probably was filmed. Doc said Draco cycles what hair? Oh, what's hair? I guess he's missing some too. Jeff said I went to camp at Camp Morningwood. Jeff. Julie said I identify as a population controller, not a murderer. There you go.
That's right.
That's awesome. Draco said that stuff some unlucky people have on their heads. That's the hair. Jeff Bell said, where's Pop Puglisi? He is over here watching the game. I think he's watching the Seahawks win. Are they winning?
No.
Oh, they're not winning. So I guess he's watching the Seahawks lose. Sorry, Anderson crew. Lizzie said, Randy watches old scary movies all the time. I'm going to have to start watching them by myself.
I wish I could.
You could. Just keep your mouth shut like I have to keep my mouth shut during your movies that I find stupid.
Like what? Name one.
Friday.
I don't watch that one.
You've watched it several times.
Once or twice.
What were you watching the other day? I came out and you were watching something.
I don't know. I'm sure it was something that you wouldn't let me watch.
From the 80s.
Don't watch that so I can watch it.
Kevin Johnson said, I'm a huge Halloween fan. Lori, Cynthia, was Michael's sister. And while Michael was in the Smiths Grove Sanitarium, Lori was adopted by the Strodes and the records were sealed. And then he put ... The more you know. He said the sketch looks great. Nice work. Kevin Reynolds said, whoops, I lost you. The Tingler with Vincent Price is a must watch from 1965. Have you seen that? Vincent Price, I thought, was a very good actor.
Yeah, but even those weren't scary. They were really well made. Like I like Frankenstein and the werewolf and Dracula and all that kind of stuff. Those have been a great Bela Lugosi.
Have you ever stopped to think that maybe you were just unable to be scared?
Here's the problem. I'm a fan of. Went to Universal
Just a fan of
Studios
film.
and would watch how films are made. So all the gory stuff, I knew all the secrets. It wasn't something that I was like, "Oh, this is gonna happen." Then it became very predictable.
Okay. And not enjoyable then?
No, so scary.
You predict every movie we watch.
Because I'm a genius.
So then why are you watching any of the movies?
That's why I watch comedies, because you don't have to be a genius to watch those.
But it's still predictable.
Really?
It is. The McCoy said if we walked into a house and heard "get out," we'd be gone. Yeah, I know. Oh no, it's get out. We'll be gone. I hear you.
Out.
Exactly. See, that doesn't scare me.
If we were in the dark, it would.
No, it wouldn't.
Sure, it would.
You know what scares me? When you leave your closet door open and you have a shirt hanging on there, and then the fan.
No.
hitting
What
it.
scares you is I open the door, I walk into the bathroom, and you've seen me in the house. Then you go in the bathroom and shut the door, and then I open the door, and you're like, I didn't know it was you.
Because I don't expect you to be there, and you peer in like so quietly.
Like I'm going to
Kill me.
murder.
Yeah. Jerry Emerald said, bet you had to pop the tents. What are we talking about, Jerry? What are we talking about? That was 2 minutes ago. I don't know why
At
he
camp?
said that.
I never.
I don't know.
I tried to pop tents at the camp, but
Draco said, I've got to leave that one alone or the video will get pulled.
yeah, let's not.
Oh, Jeff Bell said She-Hawks, and he's giving thumbs down.
Oh.
Mike Ferrucci said, my wife likes horror movies. I'm not a fan. Must be a Jersey thing. I would watch them. Like, I don't have a problem with them. And I know I told this story, I want to say last week and probably almost every other episode, but they filmed Amityville Horror, at least one of the movies, in our town. And my father drove us over to where they were filming it. We really couldn't see anything, but we got to see the house, from the outside and see all the camera crews and stuff like that. So that was kind of neat. I was little. Actually, I was probably too little to watch the movie at that point. And then I think I saw it years later. But yeah, I liked the Amityville movies.
Fun facts with anybody.
Alicia Allen said, now I only watch scary movies during the day. Oh, okay. Because she's too scared at night. Jeff Bell said it's pronounced Franenstein. Was that the proper way to say it? I don't know. Draco said international TV star, short order cook, and genius.
That's right.
This is what he does. This is what he does. I don't know where you're getting the short order cook from, because he hasn't made a meal here in quite some time.
Man, that makes two of us.
I just cooked tonight. It was damn good. Jeff Bell said he missed the K on that one. Frankenstein. Draco said, and Igor. I liked Igor. He was probably my favorite character.
You're thinking of Eeyore.
No. Eeyore's the mule. What was he? A donkey. I think he was a donkey.
I don't think he was a donkey.
I think he was.
Eeyore?
Yes. What do you think he was? He was a donkey. Pin the tail on the donkey.
No
that's why
bother.
that's why his tail came on. Mike Ferrucci said, Jeff Bell, would you like to go for a roll in the hay? Oh, interesting. We'll leave you two alone.
This just got weird.
Kevin Johnson said, we watched the original Psycho last night, starring Janet Leigh. She is Jamie Lee Curtis's mother. They appeared together in the 1980 film The Fog, another cool movie. I did like Psycho. I really enjoyed Psycho.
Psycho was good.
Yeah.
Psycho.
So that was predictable?
That's a thriller. It's not a scary movie.
What is defining the difference? I don't understand.
A thriller between a thriller and a scary?
Yeah.
Thrillers are thrilling. Scary movies are predictable.
Jeff Bell said, Mike, roll in the hay. What are you guys talking about? Werewolf, their wolf. James Olchin said, young Frankenstein. I remember the name of that, but I don't know if I ever saw it. So
It's
was
a great
that
movie.
was it a comedy?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe I did see it.
Yes.
Draco said the fog was good. So did the fog used to swallow up people? Is that what happened in the fog? Do you remember seeing that one?
I believe I may have seen that one.
I want to say I probably saw it because it sounds like something I would have watched. Mike Frucci said, LOL, Itty, have you ever watched Young Frankenstein with Gene Wilder?
It's Gene Wilder, yes.
Yes, I think I did. I think I did see it. I'm not sure now. We might have to revisit that one.
Mm-hmm.
Will you watch a scary movie?
I'd
with
love to
me?
watch that one.
Okay. And that's well, that one's not scary.
No, it's a comedy.
But I like comedies, so I'll watch that one. Jeff Bell said nice knockers. So they must be quoting a movie of some sort because is that from?
Probably Young Frankenstein.
It's probably Young Frankenstein. Maybe I didn't see it. All right. Can you zoom out on this photo so we can show everybody, or your picture so we can show everybody what it looks like? And we're only at 36 minutes and you have this thing already drawn. Look at that. Well, he's definitely going to get around a little quicker.
Do you like the hand that he's got as a little...
On the back? Yeah. Rather than like a coontail or...
Rabbit's foot.
Rabbit's foot?
Lucky rabbit's foot.
It's too small. People do a coontail on the back of a bike. Coontail. Or a possum tail.
Okay.
Is it a coontail? I think it's a coontail.
All righty.
Oh, I thought you were making the wheels spider webs. They almost look spider webbish. No. That would be kind of cool if you did like a custom.
Nope.
Oh. Mike Frucci said, dig in the ape hangers. Jeff Bell said, that's the chopper. I like it. Why did you make his hair like that? Is that how his hair is? That doesn't have a full head of hair? No wonder why he's killing people. Kevin Johnson said, loving the sketch. Great design layout. Jerry Emerald said, get to the chopper. Yeah, this is going to be cool. This may be the only documented rendering of him on a motorcycle or on a chopper. Does he have on Chucks?
Of course.
How funny.
He's cool.
Jeff Bell said, that's the hungus hair. Jody is joining us. Good evening, guys. It's beautiful. Jalop. Hashtag motorcycle love. More choppas. See, I knew you'd have a couple chopper fans here.
Cool. Nice.
Draco said, hey, hairless people aren't all killers. Jerry Emerald said, Zed's dead baby. Zed's dead. What are we talking about? Who's Zed? Jim McMillan says, that's my hair every morning. Gosh. I wonder why he had a mask on. He probably didn't want people to know who he was. Guys, likes and loves if you're digging where this one's going. Jeff Bell said, liar. Silliness, guys.
Silliness.
Oh, I did the wrong layout here. Here we are. And we're back.
Salinas.
Split screen. Guys, I don't know if you have noticed our cool toys that we put out now on our set. This was Johnny's set design tonight. We have these.
Compared to the previous ones that were, what, yours?
I may have moved stuff around. You know what you didn't put out tonight? The ghosts.
Maybe you should get involved.
Oh, I love my ghosts.
Maybe you should get involved.
Maybe I should. I wanted to point out, though, the stickers. And this one's kind of, there we go. Let's try that. A little less of a glare on that. We have our sticker packs available, 3 for $10, guys. The sticker pack that you're seeing in front of Johnny there is the Johnny 5, the Funky Futura from Ventura, and the Space Junkie 2.0. Those are the builds that Johnny did with Ian, collaborated with Ian.
That is right. Yeah, full custom garage.
Show, full custom garage. So you can own those. Pretty cool stuff. And then
the worldwide show.
World known, yes.
Yeah.
Worldwide viewed.
Just showed up in I believe the Netherlands was the place.
In the nether regions.
In the nether regions, yes.
In front of me, you will see our Johnny Jalopy original OG logo. And then we also have the iGuys sticker in the middle there. And then the Jalopy Army sticker, which is a hot one. So each of those sticker packs, $10 for those. You get all three. And then I don't know if you can see them in the front here. We have a little Johnny Jalopy figurine and the little ity-B figurine.
ity-B.
An ity-B figurine. Hank Dutton designed those for us. He is our web designer, hankd.com. Go check him out on his Facebook page. He's got a lot of cool stuff over there, and you can see some of his work. He's done a phenomenal job on our website, johnnyjalopy.com. Go check that out. One of the best things that he did, in my opinion, the coolest feature on that is you can click on any of the designs we've done on Monday nights, and it'll take you to the live video like you're watching today. So you can see how it was drawn. So that's pretty cool. And we have almost the last entire 4 years of that.
Yeah.
We're just a couple months shy here of a full 4 years of those on the website. So please head over there and check it out. We've got some cool stuff over there. We've got merch, wear what the cool kids wear. We've got hats. We've got beanies. We've got the stickers. We've got a slew of hats available. A slew of t-shirts available. So go check those out. All right, let me catch up here. Lizzie said, Christmas is coming soon, so I have just what you need. Please go to my Elizabeth Handmade Jewelry page for more info. I actually own a few of Lizzie's designs. I have a keychain that she made me and some jewelry that she made me. Really cool resin stuff, so go check it out. She's on Facebook and YouTube now.
Oh, really? Cool.
Howard Pierpont wants to know, how many languages have you been translated into?
Portuguese. French. Now, Dutch is what
Is that what
they were.
Okay.
Well, the words underneath. What is that called?
Captions?
Yeah.
Germany? Did you?
I don't know if it's been in Germany yet. Maybe. I know
Spanish.
I know it's been in Spanish.
Portuguese.
Yeah, because it's been in
Italian?
I don't know if it's been in Italy.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's been airing all over. Jeff Bell said She-Hawk's no good. Tracy Corporal said, I read on Facebook that Johnny was a cook. LOL. When he wants to, he can cook. He can grill. He's a griller.
Oh, I can just grill.
Don't ask him to make a bourbon spaghetti.
One time, Beth. Should I name all the screw ups that you've ever made a cook thing of? Would you like me to do that?
He has
love to do it.
One of his specialties when we first met was a chicken pepperoni dish.
Chicken pepperoni.
That was pretty good. I can no longer eat pepperoni.
No, but it sure closed the deal, didn't it?
Yeah. And I thought this was a sign of things to come, and then I've had that meal one time.
Well,
just that one time.
Because you talk a lot of crap.
Is that what it is?
Mm.
So he will be cooking some steaks for us in the next week or so.
Maybe.
I did get him to commit to that.
Maybe.
Jerry Emerald said, Johnny, are you going to make it out to Bug Jam in Dade City next month?
Maybe. We'll see.
Perhaps. We will see, because Kona. Yeah, we just
well,
got
not because of Kona.
No?
No, because of
Time
just
off?
stuff going on.
Yeah. Draco said it was terrible. Awful lion. I'll probably burn in hell for it. Kevin Johnson said, scroll up, my jalopy beanie kept my noggin warm at a football game on Saturday. The temp was 48.
Beautiful.
Am I right, though? Right? Stylish and functional and comfortable.
Function.
On the head.
It's a functional.
In fact, we probably will be very shortly here placing another order for the beanies.
Yeah, beanies.
We're almost
sure.
out. So get them while you can. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting. And same with hats, really, too. We're getting kind of low on the hats, too.
Mm-hmm.
Jeff Bell said Germany isn't a language. Obviously, I know German would be the language that it was translated into, but I wasn't sure if it aired in Germany. So, ooh, blood red chucks. I like it. I like it. This way he doesn't get his shoes dirty when he's killing.
He's smart.
Perfect. I'm just watching your detail here. Let me focus in on a screenshot of that alone so people can see what you're doing here. This is super cool. I'm really digging this one. This one, it says Halloween without saying Halloween, because really, this could be an all year round design somebody
Right.
has up on them.
Yeah, sure. If you're a fan
Honestly, if you're a fan. Kevin Johnson said Chuck Slayers. I like it. I dig it. Super cool. So now we're doing chrome on the knife blade as well. That's a new element to add the chrome to, right?
I'm not sure if I'm going to make it chrome, but
Oh, well, you're doing similar colors to where it would be reflective. Alicia Allen said, this looks so cool. I may need this one too. Good news, Alicia. It'll be available.
yeah.
$20, guys. These
20 bucks.
11 by 17, full color, just like you see it here. Actually better, really. There's a bit of a glare on your screen, so you may not be seeing the colors as bright as they actually are. In my opinion, I think they print out in brighter colors.
Yes,
really.
for sure.
Kevin said the crown gas cap is killer. Jeff Bell said, love Chucks. My back hates them now. We just had this discussion. Johnny loves them. He's been wearing them to work, and they're the most comfortable shoe he says that he's ever worn.
Yep.
To work.
Fixed all my foot pain.
On his feet all day long. So are you wearing the high tops or the low tops? Because you had that. Did you ever wear the high tops?
Yeah.
You used to. You wore the thicker.
I wore this. They called them the street. What do they call them? Something street. They were a thicker, almost like a skate shoe for made by Converse.
You started out wearing those,
and those worked good, but they were still a little too cushiony.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to
just the low tops, your standard low tops.
Standy low tops.
Draco said chrome won't hold an edge. Well, what would it be? Just a metal blade?
Probably.
Yeah, just reflective. Jerry Emerald said Christmas colors could be an ornament for the tree. Jerry Emerald said, I see what you did there. Yep. Yeah, he's touching on all holidays at this point, right? Julie said Chucks are just too flat for all the walking I do at work. And see, and maybe it's just your feet. It's just how your feet respond, because they work well for Johnny.
Yeah, I'm on concrete all day.
And I no longer wear shoes during the day, so so it's nice. I'm usually in flip-flops. Today, slippers, because my feet were cold.
Right, because you're spoiled.
I am spoiled. What kind of background are you going to do for this? Did you think that through? You're just going to do a color?
Well, I got there.
I'm thinking like maybe because it was the lake, maybe a lake in the distance, a couple little trees, a little bit of smog, a little bit of fog. No? That's my vote for the background. Anyone? Jeff Bell said Nike took over Converse. They came out with a line that had thicker soles. Yeah, they came out with those for the Vans too. Vans had, because they used to just be a soft shoe, kind of like the Converse were, and then you started getting the low cabs or half cabs, and those were a little bit more padded as well.
Those were super padded, and I love the half cab. Those are my favorite Vans, but they just still too cushiony.
Too cushiony. Paul Marciani said the drawing screen is frozen. Is anybody else having an issue with Facebook locking up? It looks good. Looks good on mine. Yeah, let me go back to that and see if that fixes it for you, Paul. Let us know. Tracy Corfell said blow fire out the tailpipe. Oh, he's probably got that in his head somewhere. That's probably coming. Kevin Johnson said Camp Crystal Lake. Tracy said his feet is fine. So maybe Paul Marziani said, I'm frozen now. Well, we're all good over here, Paul. I don't know, maybe can you go out and go back in, maybe? Kevin Johnson said old school Converse were the absolute worst with zero sole. Nike improved that. Well, I think the Converse that we wear now, I don't think they are as thin as they used to be. They have a little bit of padding in them, but they're not exactly the same.
Yeah, they've made some improvements for sure.
Made some improvements and probably increased the price by about $20 or so.
Still one of the most affordable shoes.
Jeff Bell said old school half cabs and Nike SBs are my jam. What's an SB? Nike SB. Skater, maybe? Draco said PF Flyers were the best. What the heck was that? Do you remember those?
Yes.
Did you have a pair?
No.
Were they sneakers?
Yes.
Let me see what they look like. I grew up on Keds. That was the girl shoe of my era. PF Flyers. Oh, they look very similar to a Converse shoe.
They were out way before.
They still sell them.
Chuck Taylors were a thing.
So
those would have been the sneakers your dad probably wore.
Do you remember wearing those, Dad?
He's asleep.
He's asleep. Yeah, he probably did wear those. But how did Converse get away with producing something very similar?
There's tons of shoes that are made with the same type of a look.
I don't know. These are like very much the same.
There are so many.
They look just...
I know what they look like.
I'm just saying. Somebody would have a problem with that.
Just you.
Kevin Johnson said skater shoes are real comfy. Draco said, or Mike said, Draco, I like PF Chang's better, tastier.
Yeah, definitely.
Shaggy LeBlanc said this is looking sweet. Jeff Bell said that they do still make them. Yeah, I just saw that too. That's cool. I've never even heard of them. How funny. And I've never seen them in the store either.
It doesn't say much.
Well, we go into shoe stores all the time.
But to say that you've never heard of them doesn't say that it's that big of a...
It's true. Jody said, I have the Sandlot, the Jet, all black edition. Nice. Julie said, we have a PF Chang's. As do we. Kevin Johnson said, so are my EVH shoes. I don't know what those are. Alicia said, Converse only, not a fan of Vans, but my husband
EVHs, babe? Those are, I think, probably the Eddie Van Halen versions.
Oh. Is that? Huh. Yeah, I have Converse, and I've wanted a pair of slip-on Vans. See, I think for the slip-ons, I would prefer Vans over Converse. Converse is a little too narrow. I think the Vans are going to be a little bit bigger for my foot.
Well,
I haven't gotten a pair yet, though.
Because Vans has made slip-ons forever. Converse is not a slip-on shoe. They've just started to make them to have a version.
Right. So I'll probably wind up getting old school Vans, but I kind of want to customize them and have a really cool customized pair. So I'm going to see what I can do on their website. Or if I can get somebody talented to paint them for me, perhaps.
I'm good.
I wasn't asking you.
Oh, good. Because I wouldn't be doing them.
Lizzie said, I have a pair of 1980 LA Gear I got for Christmas a few years ago. LA Gear, back in the day.
My back in the day shoes, before they were popular, were the British Knights.
Oh, BK.
In my school, I had the first pair of British Knights in my school.
So you were the trendsetter.
And everybody was like, those are dumb, because everybody was wearing Nikes and Adidas and Vans.
Yeah. So you were a trendsetter.
And then all of a sudden...
That's not what you wore for football, though, right?
Did I say anything about football?
No, they're athletic shoes.
They're basketball shoes.
Oh. Okay. Wesley Wilkerson says the signal is from Comcast because of the distance involved and due to the weather across the nation. There's a delay in the feed signal. Okay.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
We'll try to fix that.
Jeff Bell said dad mode. Jody said you can only get them online. Okay. I think he's talking about the PF Flyers. Draco said, I've got a pair of Chuck T high tops, all blacks, that I've worn once they are feet hurters. Yeah, so I guess it's just not for everybody.
Yeah, I guess so.
Jerry Emerald said Johnny Jalopy Vans collab.
Love it.
Right? Vans, Converse, you name it, he'd collab.
Sure.
Alicia Allen said, I might know someone who can paint them. She started laughing. Yeah, he doesn't want to do them. Draco said, I know a guy who knows a guy. Draco, you are a guy who could paint them.
There you go.
Shaggy LeBlanc said, I used to airbrush shoes a lot. There's another person.
So
look at all these people offering
you don't
to
need
paint
me.
my shoes. Jim McMillan said, BK's wear the sizz. Jody said, British Knights was a prize on Double Dare. Doc said,
this was way before Double Dare.
What kind of fancy Indian moccasins you got on, boy? Jeff Bell said, was thinking that same thing. Yeah. if I wore shoes, it would probably be more of a priority, but I really don't wear them. I wear them on the weekends mainly. I'm a weekend shoe wearer.
Yeah, you're more of a wear a slipper.
A slipper. Yeah. There he goes, making it big. So what is he carrying on the back here? What's his gear?
Looks like a backpack and a blanket.
Oh. In case he wants to take a nap between killings.
Because that's what you do when you're on a chopper.
Oh. Jerry said no shoes, no service. That's true. That's why I don't go anywhere. So Johnny's just putting in what looks to be some highlight details. This is my favorite part of when he does these. So it really just adds some depth and dimension. Jeff Bell said he has a murder kit on the back.
That's right. That's what it's for.
You ought to have like a rope. I think he used rope.
Did he?
Maybe.
I don't think he did. Do some research.
He only used his only form of mutilation was a knife.
That's all they needed. It's efficiency.
I think there had to have been more.
Well,
was there an axe involved?
That's why you don't write movies.
Jerry Emerald said Jeff Bell, it's his tent for Camp Morningwood. Draco said he's an easy killer rider. Kevin Johnson said just shoes, also no service. Alicia said Minnetonka moccasin slippers. Funny. Jeff Bell says, does this smell like chloroform? I can't believe we're almost done with this year. Episode 38.
Yeah.
That's quite a few. I don't even know if we've done this many episodes in other years because we've taken some time
38? We've done that many.
You think?
Yeah. I could just go to the website, take a look.
I'm doing it right now.
If you were a fan of the website, you might know these things.
Okay. Year one, we only did 39 episodes. So
you just said, I can't believe we've done more than 39 is more than 37.
We're in October.
What does that got to do with
We
it?
still have 6 episodes to go.
Okay.
8 episodes to go.
Yeah,
I can't even do the
there's
math.
plenty of times for you to bail out and for us to not show up.
Oh, we did 48 episodes year 20. I'm sorry, year 2.
Mm-hmm.
48 episodes. That's the episodes to beat right there. Was year 2. Let's see, last year we had 49 episodes last year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the number to beat, actually.
Oh, is it?
49 episodes.
What else is there?
In year 2020. That's it. That's it. Jerry Emerald said, I've missed the last several weeks. Glad I got to tune in for the cool sketch and the hilarity.
Oh, it's been a comedy extravaganza.
I don't know how funny it's been. I mean, we try and give a little bit of information. So
one of
people
us
can learn
does.
something, but we didn't learn a darn thing today. Well, we did learn that there is a difference between Friday the 13th's main character and Halloween's main character. They are not related. Jamie Lee Curtis is not the mother. Those are the things we've learned. Jeff Bell said, this year can hurry up and be over. This 6 days to 7 days a week crap can be done. I'm over it. Aw. Well, I am sorry, sir. Draco said that was a dedicated year last year. And it may have been because we did have the pandemic. We didn't go out as much. We weren't out as much. We didn't have things planned as much as maybe years past. But we are on pace to, well, it's already the end of October. We really only have 8 episodes left. And we're at 38, so we won't beat 48. Last year is going to be our high year.
And we're still going to miss one.
Oh, next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we will be missing next week. It's my son's birthday. And
so we got to go do something for that.
You can stay home and do this by yourself. I'm going to dinner with my son for his birthday. So
and watch him not eat anything.
Right, that's true. He's not a big eater. Mike Furshey said Jerry Emerald shenanigans. Yes, that's what it's been tonight. Tracy Courtville said, I learned that this is the coolest place to be. Thank you, sir. Draco said it's the bellwether. What's bellwether? I don't know what that means. Tony Gautner said, how's the wine? You need to. Oh, I need to keep drinking, maybe?
Yeah, you do.
This is actually my second glass. I had some Parmesan cheese and wine
What?
as a warm up. Yeah.
There was cheese?
When you had ice cream, I had
I didn't have
wine
any
and
ice
cheese.
cream.
You had gelato. Kevin Johnson said no. Why? What are you knowing
I'm
about?
missing.
Oh, Alicia Allen said enjoy family time next week. Yes, I know. Sorry, guys. He's only going to turn 25 once. And my father's here when he has his birthday. So we've always gone to dinner together, and that way he can see him. And they did come over and we carved pumpkins last Friday. I don't know if anybody caught that on Johnny's page or on my page, but had a fun time with the kids carving pumpkins. That was my father's first time carving a pumpkin. So that was fun and monumental. Glad we captured it on camera. And he got to see the kids for a couple hours then, but we're definitely going to go out to dinner on Monday. Dad leaves next week already. He's only been here a couple days.
I know, it's crazy.
And he's going to leave next Wednesday. He flies out. So Jeff Bell said Johnny had to go to propane and propane accessories training. That's why he can't go to SEMA. ?
Yep.
Jerry Emerald said, Jeff Bell, damn it, Bobby. What are they saying? I don't know what they're saying. Look at the highlights you're putting in his hair. So cool. Love let me focus in on that for you guys so you can see. Look at the detail he's put on the shine on the handlebars. You did put some shine on the knife. Super cool. Look at the detail in the hand grips on the motorcycle. Are those faded spots or dirty spots on his jeans?
Whatever.
So cool. Bobby Theriault's joining us. Sorry, I'm late, y'all. It's okay, Bobby. You are here now. Welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
The McCoy said it's Brian's birthday on Thursday this week. I'm guessing Thursday. Happy birthday, Brian.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to
you.
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday, dear Brian McCoy.
Happy
birthday to you. Speaking of Brian McCoy, which was one of our winners of the Color Me from last week,
yep.
We did get all of those prizes won out in the mail today. So you should expect those in the next few days. Again, thank you all for participating in that. Super fun. Jim McMillan wants to know if you have any plans with Ian soon.
Well, I don't know when they start filming new episodes, but we are in conversations about new projects he's already asked me, are you down for doing a new project? So that sounds like a good news.
Yeah. Alicia Allen said, my birthday is in November too. We'll sing to you, Alicia, as we get a little closer. So you'll have to keep us posted. Yeah. Johnny, this is like, he tried to get out there for the show that was going on.
Yeah, I missed the Winfield show.
At Winfield's, and then SEMA now is another thing he's missing. So, yeah. But like you said, there's going to be other opportunities.
There will be other opportunities. Yes.
The Santa Maria car show was just going on this last
weekend.
Hometown,
my hometown.
His hometown car show. That would be a cool one to try and make.
Absolutely.
So
Sunday.
One of these days.
I didn't have such a slave driver.
Yeah. Jeff Bell said, do me a favor and yell pop pop. I can't. He's resting. I don't want to disturb him. He's had a rough day. He didn't have a rough day. It was just raining all day today. He went to breakfast this morning. He fixed our outside lights. He put up new garage lights for us outside. So he did that. Took a little relaxation time on the porch out back between sun showers. I think he's enjoyed himself so far. He likes just the relaxing and being in a different place, and he loves trying all of our new breakfast places. We brought him to a new one the other day over the weekend. He loved that. Once he finally got it, because we waited about an hour to get served. But Tony Goner said, you should make the show into a drinking game for your viewers. Yeah, we've thought about doing that. But
you guys don't need our permission.
no, you guys go ahead and drink. We are going to try and do a happy hour. Maybe we'll do something around the holidays. I want to say it was last year. Spud and Julie did the Christmas Carol sing along.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. That was super cool. And I think we did a happy hour last year. I think around the holidays. So that might be something that we try and do again. I also want to do an auction. We haven't had the time really to go through any of Johnny's stuff to put some stuff together, but there are quite a few original prints that are original renderings that we'd like to maybe auction off or sell or post, at least make them available, maybe even get them up on the website for sale. But those are going to be one-offs because he's only got one copy of them. So
your idea.
Let's see. Doc said Jim McMillan, dang, that just makes Johnny even more famous. Let's just keep the level head, Johnny. Mike Ferrucci said SEMA, Moon Eyes Car Show, Gene Winfield's, just a few on my bucket list. We'll see you there, Mike, because I know Johnny definitely wants to go. Draco said it's already a drinking game for the hosts.
Yeah.
It's not really a game. It's just something we like. I just like to have wine on Mondays. I don't even know how it started.
That was me.
Was it?
Yeah.
Our very first episode, I don't think we had anything.
No, I just...
We just integrated.
I had to,
Just to put up with me. Jeff Bell said, work really gets in the way of our personal lives. It's like the real world doesn't care about our interests. This is true.
Very much so.
This is true. Jean-Paul Vandertak said, aloha from the Netherlands, you famous TV star. Cool
hey,
drawing.
What's up, man?
So we have a Netherlands viewer.
That is the person I
awesome.
believe that shared it on my page.
Thank you, Jean-Paul.
Yeah.
Julie Anderson said, every time Eddie makes up a movie plot, we drink. That's pretty much every episode. Howard Pierpont said, my Zoom is available. Absolutely, sir. We will get with you on that because our Zoom is limited. We did not purchase the extended time slot on ours, so we may have to rely on you for that. That's awesome, though. We would love it. Jerry Emerald said, Julie, yikes, I've got to work in the morning. Because he'd be drinking if I screwed the plot. Yeah. Draco said, I may have to repossess my $5 and get this one tonight. Do it, sir, because we have not we've not offered it to anybody else yet. So you're worthy of it. You're worthy of it. Jean-Paul said, you're welcome. We really appreciate you tuning in and tell your friends. Doc said, Jean-Paul Vandertak, my country of history. Oh. Jeff Bell said, the Netherlands, that's where Peter Pan and Captain Hook hang out, right? No, I don't think that's where they are. They're in Neverland, not Netherlands. Jean-Paul said, night shift over here, working on railroad track.
Oh, wow. Well,
Very
be careful.
Cool. Lizzie said, this is so awesome. Yeah, this is an amazing rendering he's doing here. This one looks cool. Very cool, sketchy design.
This one is super sketchy.
It is. But how neat. Again, love the fact that you did a bike. I think people are digging that.
What do you think?
Let me focus in on that. I just clicked off it to go back to us. So let me focus in on that again for you can see it.
Let me see if I can do where there's a little less glare or maybe there's more. Is that more or less glare?
Looks good, but his head is cut off a bit.
Okay, so I need to come down.
Yep, come down a little bit. Yeah, and again, guys, the colors on what I'm seeing on Johnny's screen versus what you're seeing on your screen.
There's still that big glare over here, isn't there?
To the right, yeah, a little bit. There you go. Super cool. Yeah, sign it up, man. Sign it up.
Sign it up.
Jean-Paul said maybe for a t-shirt. That would be cool. That would be a cool shirt.
Yeah, I think it has some licensing issues.
Because it's a guy with a mask on? Jeff Bell said, more scooters in the future. Super rad. Yeah, I agree. I can't believe this is the first one you've done all year. The McCoy said, Jason puts the chop in choppers. Doc said, Jerry Emerald, that would be Jackson, was in the nether regions. Draco said, this would be a great t-shirt. Looks like Lizzie and her husband are under the weather. She asked to say a prayer. We absolutely will.
For sure.
Get better. Get some rest, guys.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, super cool. Tracy said, awesome as always. Guys, we're at an hour and 10 minutes. This
Hey,
is
we did it.
and you
I finished
finished.
it.
High five to you,
All
sir.
right.
There we
I
go.
forgot to put our logo on there, so
Yep.
let me get that in there.
Season 4, episode 38, guys. Coming to a wrap here. Oh, Robert Spear said, "What did I miss?" Robert, you're gonna have to go back and watch the playback on
Came
this.
out cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. Kevin Johnson said, "Boom." Mike Fergie said, "Badass." Jeff Bell said, "Itty, one question: Friday the 13th or Halloween?" This is Friday the 13th. This is Jason Voorhees, because I know his name now.
Yeah, it's so funny. You keep using the name like
This
you knew
is
it.
the right? Isn't that his theme music?
Yeah, it's Friday 13th.
And then what's the other one? No, that's that's from Wizard of Oz.
That's the witch.
What's the Michael Myers theme?
It's close. It's piano. Ding, 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 ding. It's something like that.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna play it, but then I didn't want to get in trouble.
No. Robert Spear said, "Looks sweet."
Looks sweet.
Paul Marziani said, "Great job. See you in 2 weeks." Yes, again, just a reminder, next week we will not be tuning in for our regularly scheduled Monday night. So we will see you second week in November, guys, to kick it off in November for our last few weeks of the year, if you can believe it already. Head over to the website, pick up some merch. From what I understand, shipping delays are probable. So if you're looking for stuff for the holidays for people or for yourself, get those orders in now so we can get them done.
All kinds of merch at the johnnyjalopy.com. We've got hats, stickers, and beanies. And of course, the Johnny sack is still available. We're actually going to have a better version of that.
An upgraded sack.
Much more
durable.
And then, of course, we've got all kinds of goodies. If you're a big fan of the cars built on Full Custom Garage, there's cool stuff like the Space Junkie 2.0 available.
Yes.
There's, well, what do you think? There's, of course, the Johnny 5 that's available.
Love it.
Soon to come is the Funky Few shirt will be coming soon. I had some new ideas today. Some other simple designs for like a front logo type thing. Super stuff like that. We got the old standard sketches. Hey, if you'd like to own, there's the first 3 there. Yep. Is cars that were built on Full Custom Garage. And of course, all kinds of cool little stuff. So make your way over to johnnyjalopy.com. Lots of cool things. If you want to learn about me, myself, there, Johnny Jalopy, little cool story that ity-B wrote and kind of put together. Of course, I wouldn't be here without her, my beautiful wife, my partner.
Love you.
Love you too, babe. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us. You guys have a super week. We'll see you in 2 weeks. And stay sketchy out there. We'll see you soon. Let's go back to the picture real quick. There you go. There is Jason from Friday the 13th rolling down the freeway looking for a murderer, and his bike is called the Killa One.
Oh, is that what it is?
Killa One.
Oh, I see.
So there you go, guys. Hope you like it. It's available.
$20.
$20. You saw it drawn live here.
And again, we'll be reaching out to the 7 people who have qualified for the $5 gift certificate donated by Howard Pierpont. Howard, sure. We love you.
Go to the standard screen with just us. To the split.
There you are.
There you go. So have a fantastic 2 weeks. Stay dry because since it's raining, which means there may be snow in the future. We're headed to winter. Beanies. And we're in talks of possibly having a single sweatshirt available soon, right? Or you want to talk about that?
Well, we did
just one sweatshirt. Everybody has to share it.
We purchased sizes of sweatshirts, and we have them available. Don't know the sizes yet. We've got to go in there.
Yep.
We are going to have a single design of our choosing on that sweatshirt, and we're going to make them available. So they're going to be one-offs strictly for our sketchy viewers.
Pretty much low quantity
zero quantity. We're gonna say we have a medium, we have a large.
No,
we
what
have
I'm saying
whatever.
is it's not a high
Yeah.
amount of them.
But we're making it available
Yeah.
here. And if I say, you know, we have a large
Yeah.
size, whoever responds first with, I'll take it.
So they'll be basically for you guys.
Yeah.
We're not doing them on the website. We're making
Right.
them available for our sketchy viewers if they'd like to have one. So
Right. And we'll get pricing.
Yep.
We'll have all that together. Look, we've got 2 weeks to prepare now. So
Yep.
we'll get it to you.
Might even be able to sign them for you if you want on the hood or something to that effect. ity-B and Johnny Jalopy. So there you go. All right, we'll see you guys next 2 weeks from now. Stay sketchy.
Stay sketchy,
See ya.
guys. All right, are we off?